Hello everyone, welcome back again to Liverpool Report today. We've got the latest updates on our beloved club Liverpool. But before we dive in, make sure to subscribe so you never miss a moment of Liverpool Report news. Let's get started. Liverpool boss Arneslot has hinted that he views Conor Bradley as the natural successor to Trent Alexander-Arnold after insisting the Reds will not be busy in the transfer market this summer. Bradley's bid to prove he can be the man to replace Real Madrid-bound right-back Alexander-Arnold has been damaged by 2 injuries this season, while fellow defender Joe Gomez has also suffered fitness issues. But Slot feels that both players have paid a price for being in and out of the team, and the Dutchman suggested that he doesn't expect to make widespread changes to the squad that is romping towards the Premier League title, given that Mohamed Salah has signed a new contract and skipper Virgil van Dijk is expected to follow suit. Slot said, "There are not so many reasons to make it a busy summer, because we are quite well placed in the league, and we have only lost in the Champions League against an incredible side who we were better than for 90 minutes at our stadium. Conor, I think, has only had 1 or 2 injuries this season and was fit for most of the season before. Joe has a bit more of a history of injuries, but it's also very difficult for a player like him to stay fit because he's been in and out of the team more than he might want. To keep those players fit is always more difficult than the ones who play almost every game. I don't look at Conor as a player who can only play 20 games a season because last season he was fit all the way through, and this season he's had 2 injuries. I think we can only judge Conor on his fitness if he is good enough, which I think he is, to become a regular starter for us. Bradley, 21, has become a cop idol with his attacking endeavour and love of a blockbuster tackle, and has been an able deputy for Alexander-Arnold whenever called upon. He has just returned to action after a hamstring problem, but has been limited to just 9 starts this season. Gomez has been missing since February after undergoing surgery to repair a hamstring injury. Alan Shearer has admitted Mohamed Salah could break his Premier League goal record after agreeing a contract extension with Liverpool. The Newcastle legend currently sits top of the top-flight goals table after an incredible 260 goals during his career. Salah is currently on 184, meaning he still has 76 goals to go before catching Shearer, which will be a difficult task, but certainly achievable if he stays beyond his new 2-year deal. The Egyptian has 32 strikes this season, 27 of which have come in the Premier League, so should he follow that up with a similar tally? Next season, he will feel confident of claiming one of English football's most coveted individual landmarks. There were once suggestions that Harry Kane could overtake Shearer after reaching 213 goals before leaving Tottenham for Bayern Munich in 2023, and now the Match of the Day pundit has conceded there is a chance Salah could catch him. Speaking to Betfair, he said, "I don't suspect that my Premier League goal-scoring record is on Mo Salah's mind, but the record is going to go one day. Whoever it goes to, whether it's Harry Kane, Mo Salah, or Erling Haaland, I guess there's so many ifs and buts. It will go one day, and it might be Salah who does it. Yeah." There is now rising speculation that Van Dijk could follow Salah in signing a new deal as he approaches the end of his contract this summer, and the ex-forward insisted both have proven they will be valuable assets in the short term for Liverpool. They, Mo Salah and Van Dijk, wouldn't have been given the contracts if there was any doubt whatsoever. They both look in great condition. They're both incredibly fit and have proven that this season, so they'll go again. Salah will get his usual shed load of goals, and Van Dijk will be as solid as ever. While fans are still waiting for Van Dijk to put pen to paper on a new deal, they were left delighted after seeing Salah's announcement on Friday morning. The 32-year-old said the main reason he signed was because he wanted to win more trophies at Anfield. "Of course, I'm very excited," Salah told Club Media. "We have a great team now. Before also we had a great team. But I signed because I think we have a chance to win other trophies and enjoy my football. It's great, I had my best years here. I played 8 years, hopefully it's going to be 10. Enjoying my life here, enjoying my football. I had the best years in my career. I would like to say to the fans, I am very, very happy to be here. I signed here because I believe we can win a lot of big trophies together. Keep supporting us, and we'll give it our best. And hopefully in the future, we're going to win more trophies." Anfield great Didi Hamann has proposed Liverpool trade Darwin Núñez this summer in their bid to land Jamie Gittens, and the former Bayern Munich midfielder believes a swap between the two parties is not that far-fetched. It's been almost 3 years since the Reds signed Núñez from Benfica for an initial £64 million. But despite a promising start to life at Anfield, the Uruguayan has struggled for consistency at Liverpool and has just 7 goals in 42 appearances this season. Gittens operates off the flank, but has 12 goals in 43 outings this term, albeit also struggling to piece together long patches of scoring form. But Hamann believes the 20-year-old, who is reportedly valued between £65 million and £80 million, would be a smart signing for his old team. One option that could work is Jamie Gittens and Darwin Núñez in a swap deal between Liverpool and Borussia Dortmund, he told Instant Casino. Gittens started the season on fire and was almost carrying the team for the first 3 months of the season. Since the new manager arrived, he has found things a bit hard and not started many games, because the new manager is looking for the hardest workers. He needed time to adapt, but came off the bench and scored on Saturday. Hopefully he will have an impact in the Champions League. But I would say that Gittens and Núñez in a swap deal is not that far-fetched. Any trade would not be a like-for-like swap, given Núñez operates mostly up front, while Gittens does his best work from the left wing. However, that restructure could make sense given Diogo Jota is the preferred choice at the tip of Arneslot's spear. Slot has shown a preference to field Cody Gakpo on the left, which could get in the way of any move for Gittens. The Netherlands international has 16 goals and 6 assists in 42 games this season, and needs just one more finish to set a new personal best at Anfield. Favour under Slot this season. The 25-year-old has started just one of Liverpool's last 14 Premier League games and has developed a cult-like reputation for fluffing chances in front of goal. Jurgen Klopp signed the South American as a raw talent in 2022, a then 22-year-old who possessed considerable athleticism but needed plenty of refinement. Almost 3 years on, and Núñez is still displaying some of the same careless characteristics that first raised eyebrows in England. Compare that with Gittens, who appears to have added new strings to his bow in the midst of a breakthrough campaign in Gelsenkirchen. The youngster scored just 5 goals in 58 senior appearances for Dortmund coming into this season, but seems to have arrived at the elite level after more than doubling that tally in a single term. Gittens also brings added value to any Liverpool transfer, given the Englishman would count towards the club's homegrown quota. The Reading native spent part of his formative years with the Royals before joining the academies of Chelsea and Manchester City, eventually leaving the latter for Germany in 2020. Both players are contracted with their respective clubs until 2028, though Núñez may not fit Dortmund's usual profile in a player. The same can't be said for Gittens, however, as the Black and Yellows continue their trend of developing English unknowns into highly desirable assets.